Well, what's up, everybody? As I'm recording this is Friday. I think it's the 12th, I think, of April. So happy Friday, everybody. So, back with some more Hard Shark 18 Wheels of Steel. So, last episode, just to kind of review, we actually took another thing from San Francisco here to Reno, Nevada. Um, so right, I have here in front of me, we got our hazardous cargo license last time. That's what the HC stands for. So any chemicals, and there's actually a particular one I'm looking for. It's called it has nuclear waste. So when I unpause this, you'll see it looks like these like silo type things. They're blue. They're a chemical trailer, but the one we're looking for is actually yellow and has a radioactive sign next to it. That thing is very expensive to haul. It's like between $50,000 and $60,000 to haul that sucker. So yes, we're definitely going to be going after that. But now, folks, without further ado, we need to go on to our next assignment, which is right there. No, we're not getting that. $42,000 to Las Vegas. Ooh. I think there's a way to avoid the. Yeah, chemicals, Phoenix. We got just under 27 hours to get there. So let's keep that in mind, folks. So right now we're currently in Reno, so we need to go all the way to the very end. Phoenix. So this job is $30,650. So let's do it. All right. I think we're at 1 star now, so I think we're, as far as prestige, I think we're doing pretty well. All right. Making sure nobody else is coming here. I think we got enough fuel to actually get. Yeah, we're good to go here. We are out of here. So eventually, I think with this, it's going to give us over $60,000. So I think that's going to be enough to buy our next truck. So, which I think is very exciting. Hopefully, we don't get any damage on this particular truck. So, in this particular cargo, but even that, it's going to be very minor because it's not considered fragile. Because even though in most cases, chemicals would be considered fragile, but I always like to take that particular ramp there very carefully because sometimes the AI traffic just tends to they just go because they don't follow the traffic laws too often. They will stop at traffic lights and stuff like that, but that's primarily it. Now, for overweight stuff to get to Las Vegas, so pretty much what you would have to do here is you probably would take the same road and go south on Interstate 5, and then the first road towards US 101, and you take that and you go to uh, so yeah, you're going to need to take the back roads to actually bypass all that. But you're going to run the risk of damaging the cargo though, because there's some weird collision glitch there on 101. So I think one of my regular viewers had discussed that. So yeah, it's a common problem that was never fixed. But That's okay. So this is the first time we're actually going to be going to Phoenix. So yeah, these emergency vehicles always go that slow. You never can really, they never go any faster than that. Now, someone was asking about the kind of the acceleration in all these trucks on my last video, and it's pretty simple because the next truck I'm going to get, the acceleration is not too much greater than this one. Actually, I think it's a little bit worse, but its top speed is higher, and it's an 8 speed. So, uh, but um, I'd say the fastest acceleration will be truck number 7, which is called the Glutton. Glutton has a top speed, I think, of around 137 miles an hour, I think, and it's a 10 speed. Um, so yeah, yeah. So this is one of those really long trips, and they really want you to stop in a motel or whatever. But in my personal experience with this game is that those motels are normally not really worth it. I mean, they're dirt cheap. Don't get me wrong, and they reset your drive time, but I think like by like 8 hours or something, you cannot adjust it. So yeah, I don't like that. So I mean, I normally just skip them and I just deal with the when the drive time runs out, you're gonna have to deal with the blackout screen or whatever, and I just much rather deal with that than run the risk of actually being late. So, so anyway, so we're getting close to the I-5 interchange here. So yeah, it gets to a point, in this game where you actually literally know you don't necessarily need the GPS to know where the hell you're going. So I know I don't. So I know how many hundreds of hours I've actually played going through this same route here, and it's it's pretty you know I must agree it's pretty repetitive, but it's just I don't know. It just that kind of mindless driving that you can do, just that subtle sound of the beeping of the radar detector. Most people would find that really annoying, but I don't really find it annoying. So going towards Los Angeles. Just kidding. No, it's the other one. If I were you, I'd slow down to about 40 miles an hour when you make these curves, because you might, yeah. You know how the AI just does that weird shit. And if you have the sound on, you can actually kind of hear the cars coming because they're going to have that, that echo of a diesel engine. That's really the only sound that you actually will hear unless there's like sirens going off or something. So, I mean, so you can kind of tell if So yeah, you can kind of tell if hopefully this is towards LA. Hopefully I'm right. Yes. So yeah, now we're heading down. Now, as you can see, how you could hear that sound coming in, that echo. So that's how you can tell that there's actually a car behind you. You can kind of hear it sort of slowing down, and then you can. And once you don't hear anything, just get back in the lane that you're in, and you don't necessarily have to use your cameras. You can just listen. And that's that little secret that you can do. Well, definitely will save you a lot of time, and because the camera controls are absolute balls. So, but anyway, so I think of the next rest stop that actually has trucks for sale or whatever. We're going to be looking at the price, which I think the T1000 is the one that I want to get. I believe that one is 50,000 if I remember right. Now, here's a really cool thing that you can do about this game is that even when you're on a job, you can get a new truck, and when you get a new truck, um, okay, it's just I got really distracted by this car. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Huh. Actually, I've never seen the traffic AI actually do that. Huh. Well, that's new. There's a top view of that, which I don't necessarily like that view, but yeah, there's a bus up ahead here. So yeah, heading to Los Angeles really isn't not that bad. I mean, I don't remember how long it is to Phoenix, but okay. So this is the. I don't remember exactly what. Um, I might be able to get past this bus. I'm not really sure. Let's see if I can speed up here. Why is the property cut off? There we go. Make sure you take this curve about between 20 and 30 miles an hour, depending. Because your trailer can topple over if you're not careful. So I'm going to stop here just because let's only go ahead and top up on fuel while I'm here because we got time. There's no other AI cars and stuff that come down here, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so go ahead and top it off with gas. Okay, so here we go once again. Oh, it's $61,000. My bad. So yeah, we would be able to afford it, but we would literally have no money left. So we might have to take a couple more trips in order to get it. Now, there's the Brava, which is very nice. Roadmaster, which is like literally one of my favorites. The Freightway. Now, this is a classic truck. A lot of people have. I don't know if you noticed that American Truck Simulator did a vintage paint job. It's based off this truck, the Freightway. And then there is the Glutton. Yep, She's mean. 139 horsepower. So there really isn't much difference between this one and the Glutton. It just this one has 30 more horsepower. So So our goal is to get this one, which is $61,020. And when we get this, it's going to be over 62,000. So we can technically get it, but we're not going to be able to afford anything else, not even any gas or anything, I don't think. So we're going to have to be very careful about this. So, service, maybe repairs. No. So, I really don't need anything else up here. I might even you're going to get you can get the GPS if you want to, but I don't necessarily think it's worth it. Advanced radar detector, that's just annoying. That really doesn't do much. CB radio, that's just for aesthetics. This is for background noise and stuff like that. So you don't necessarily need that. So that's pretty much it. Motel, I think would cost you like, yeah, it'd be $12. So it's cheap, but it automatically skips 8 hours. You can't adjust it. So, but I never really suggest doing that. Um, Unless you get a truck that's pretty powerful, like a Glutton or the Roadmaster or something, and you can easily get to Phoenix um, in what 12 hours, then I'd say go for it. Now we're going to be on our way to Los Angeles, and we're just going to kind of be going through there and on our way to Phoenix. So, getting back on the freeway can be a little bit of a challenge. So I suggest you go to use um, press number 3 to get a bird's eye view, so you can see if there's cars coming or not. You can instantly pull away if you want to, but make sure you don't run into any guardrails or anything, because that will cause damage to your cargo. So be very aware of that. So yeah, I would say in a couple more videos, more trips, jobs, then we're going to be able to buy the T1000. So, which I'm very excited about because that's one of my favorites. The Roadmaster is probably going to be the one that we're going to end up with for the first third of this playthrough. And then medium difficulty, which I don't know when we're going to start that, but when we get to that, I'm probably going to do the T1000. I'm going to buy the next truck up, whatever that red one was. Yes, a red one. um, Cause I can never remember their names. I know my favorite, Roadmaster and the T1000, but that is practically it for me. So, when this thing goes off, as a reminder, as long as you keep it under 55, you'll be fine. Unless I do something stupid like US 101 did a couple episodes ago, where you have to go 35. And I mean, as soon as you hear that on 101, drop it below 35. Okay? Because they will be on your ass like you would. But it's not really even all that fair because they'll be on your ass before you even make it to the speed limit sign. So you just gotta know how to drive slow in that area. As long as you know that one little speed trap right there, and yeah, you might take some damage, so don't take anything that's, it might, you know, that's anything fragile. I would say, and anything that's overweight, it's actually very easy to bypass way stations. So you just have to take the small roads. So it's something. I mean, it has a huge payoff, but you know, if you get stopped for speeding or anything like that, they will fine you for being overweight. So keep that in mind. So, of course, like I said, I mean, I cannot wait until I can get my T1000 because I really love that truck. So the Roadmaster is, oh yeah, just she's smooth. She's a very big truck, by the way. So much larger than this truck is. So, and with that, we're already on our top gear here. So this one will not go above 69, I think. So, so we can just freaking craze. And I think there's another fuel station. I mean, you don't necessarily have to stop at each and every single one of them, but I don't know. I'm someone that's really paranoid about gas, you know, and I got so much time. Like, it's like it is freaking awesome. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. This is the part of this game that I really like to get to. Is like the really long distance trips in this game. It seems very worthwhile, and it actually will pay you more money. So as soon as you can get the hazardous cargo license, I'd say get it. And if we can find the hazardous cargo, oh, I think we've reached top speed. Here we go, folks. So that's it, folks. This is top speed at 69 miles an hour. Woo! Okay, display. Oh, you piece of shit. You piece of crap bus. Get out of the way, dude. Stupid, stupid bus. Yeah, you gotta watch out for traffic because this. Because I think there's like a traffic toggle switch that you can do in the options menu. Now, when this game originally came out, it was missing a lot of speed limit signs, and it didn't have a traffic toggle bar or anything on it. So they eventually there's an Audi TT. Haven't seen one of those yet. And also, for every more the higher truck you get, the farther it goes on fuel. By the way, but they're more expensive to fill up. That's the only downside. But this one's literally really inexpensive to fill up. I mean, that's why you start with it. Now, Old Rusty, which is I call it Old Rusty or Rusty. That thing is, yeah, it's the worst on fuel. So let's see here. So we really have not even made it to Los Angeles yet. So our drive time is definitely going to run out. But we're getting close though. I just don't know how much further we're away from Phoenix. So we start off at 20. What was it? 27 hours, something like that. I think it was 27. So we already spent 10 hours on the road so far. Yeah, we're now coming up to. Okay, this is where it's going to start getting tricky. So in this particular area, I'd say kind of hang to the left here. Every time you see traffic, just hang to the left. Okay, so we're going towards Phoenix. Yeah, we're going the right way here. So I think if we keep following this road here, I think. Oh, come on. So tough cars. Well, see, look at these old cars. What? That's what I love about it. Okay, Phoenix, yeah, we have to turn it. Let's get under 40 miles an hour for this. This should be fine. Alright, downshift here. RPMs are too low. Alright, I think we're almost out of the LA area here. Yep, we're on our way to Phoenix. Cool. Now I have honestly have no idea how. I think there is a fuel station that's down this way. I think, and I don't think there's any other. Uh, that's another way you can get to Las Vegas, by the way. It's one of the smaller roads. So if you look, see that road right there that goes to Las Vegas? Yeah, that's that's that intersection right there. So, car right behind me. Yep, there you go. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass for some of these roads. Like later on, like in medium difficulty, you're gonna have to build a 4 lane road like this that does not have a shoulder. So it's gonna be harder to pass vehicles. So keep that in mind. Don't worry about it. 35, that's wrong. Something like this. I'm just gonna back off. But I think the cops will leave you alone. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good. Whoops. As you can see, it's starting to turn real deserty now. I do like this area of the game, though. This game looks pretty cool. For the game in its time. Get over here so people can pass. You know, I always love driving to Phoenix so you can see this desert stuff out here. Trucks, yeah. I just don't necessarily know how you can avoid this going to Phoenix. There's, I think unless you go to, well, wait, there's a, yeah, there's a way you can do it though. It's kind of, it's kind of elongated. You have to go through Las Vegas. You know, so I have to stop here. Yeah, these skills are a bit of a pain in the ass to get into as well. Okay, white check is passed. Make sure just don't move and just go straight forward. You should you should definitely be fine. See, there's a repair shop here if you need it, but I don't need it. We're good. Um, Phoenix, there is a gas station in Phoenix, so I think it's in town, I think. If I remember right. Yeah. See, there's a little road here that actually goes to Las Vegas. Um, that would be the place to go um, if you want to avoid the way stations. It's really kind of hard to do that on this map, but okay. So actually, we start off at 27 hours. So 17, 16, 15, 14. So far it's been about what 13 hours in game hours. So I have to say, really, is not that bad. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run out of drive time here. I always do, unless you get a faster truck, and then it really doesn't really necessarily matter if you stop or not. Yeah, this traffic's starting to get a little heavy. There's a green car up beside us here, so I'm gonna have to ride the shoulder so we can drive people. But I really don't like to slow down if I don't have to. Be very careful here. Yeah, this is something you're really not supposed to do in real life, but as like these computer this traffic, it tends to be a little bit on the slow side. Okay, there's a fuel station right here, so I mean, because we've got 12 hours, and I think we're almost to Phoenix, so just be careful, just not to get stopped by the cops if the drive time runs out, because they'll fine you for it. How they determine that shit, I don't know. This is kind of a cool one though, because they put the gas station pump on the left side, not the right, typically. Oh, and here's another, yeah, $630. Wow. As you can see, I use a lot of gas. It's got a little diner and everything. It's really cool. I don't know. It's very nostalgic to me. I always love driving to Phoenix. Oh, there's the ambulance. I'm not seeing one of those in a while. Yep, drive time's out. right. So we're going to Scar 1 here, so I don't think that's it. Yeah, there he goes. See, we're like literally right here, so. Okay. So roughly, I'd say, what, about 18 hours? Start rolling this guy. Alright, so like at 27 hours, so that's roughly, from Reno to here, it's roughly about 18 to 19 hours. So that's not too bad. No, that's the wrong one. We are it's off to the left. Okay. Here we are, folks. Here is how you can do this. As long as you kind of get mostly where this is. And there you go, folks. That's it. 30,000 bucks is ours. Okay. Yeah. 22 hours, you can do that, Reno. But, we're not going to do that, though. Gotta get some sleep. Now it's the next day. So, alright. Well, another successful trip. So, well, that's going to conclude it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see y'all next time.